Prime Minister Modi of India is causing trouble at COP26 and the Western leaders don't know how to deal with him. Wow, it's day 3 of COP26 and the Western leaders are all over the place. The organisers have been completely incompetent. The whole thing has just been we can't say the word, show. But the biggest problem that they have is that Boris Johnson warned everybody, all the allies and colleagues, that this is going to be tough. We have to convince every single country to agree with everything that we want to happen. And there will be countries that will be slightly more difficult. Well, India is one of them. The first day, they came out to say that, well, this net zero target stuff, we as India, yeah, we agree, but we won't do it until 2070. So forget about the World Economic Forum's 2030 targets and the Build Back Better, the Great Reset and all this stuff that the United Nations are pushing forward with. Nah, it's not happening. One issue that we have is that India have said, well, if you want us to even try to have progress, the country that we have, the economic model that we have, the mess that we've created over the last few decades since independence, you can't really expect us to get every single person in India, a lot of them who already are in a poverty, to make things worse for them just so that we could hit this target that you want us to do. It's just not realistic. Also, India are just difficult. They just want to take free money from our government and just waste it on their space programs and all the weird stuff that they do. This proves one point, because since the first day, we also had the second day when they came out and demanded that Boris Johnson give India $1 trillion to poorer countries to deal with this target. Now, this is the crisis they created. Of course, if you want the poorer countries to go with your idiotic, rushed target, then yeah, you're going to have to throw free money at it. But the problem is, I'm glad, firstly, the Downing Street, number 10, have rejected this. But India knew that they're not going to say yes. They just asked for that $1 trillion because they knew that it's just there to create scene. But also, the photos that you have, Boris Johnson, Modi, hanging out, look at us, we're all so friends. Boris Johnson playing rock, paper, scissors with Emmanuel Macron. It's just theatre. It's all theatre. Behind closed doors, we have a situation where at times they all agree with each other, yet they pretend to be clashing. And on the other hand, sometimes they show that, we're all best friends. We all agree with everything. But then, in reality, that's not really true. So this is exactly why international diplomacy and democracy overall is being undermined. Because ordinary people watching these videos and footage and say, we don't really know exactly what's going on right now. Are we really being run, our countries, by these clowns? Because we don't really exactly know if this is going to get anywhere. The only people that will get hurt is ordinary people. Whether it's in India or in the UK or across the world in general. The establishment, the elite, when it comes to corporations and the rich and the people at the top, they'll be fine. They always have ways to compromise and find ways to survive. And we are actually, later tonight, in one of the videos that we have, we are going to be talking about some of the idiotic hypocrites, including Harry and Meghan, because that's going to be a fun video. Because it's we're not really sure exactly what they expect from ordinary people. But India have always been difficult. They want to take free money, taxpayers' money from Britain and other countries, just to waste it. And we need to stand up to that. We also, at the same time, need to stand up to people like Boris Johnson, who've gone completely crazy with this green agenda. Again, YouTube, this platform, we have to be cautious in the way we phrase things. Everybody wants to live in a good, clean environment. Clean air, clean water. We all get it. I fully understand it. I'm on board, guys. I'm not on board with this, we're going to die in about 6 hours or 6 months. Like, that is just scaremongering. It's not realistic. It's been happening for decades. Stop lying to the public. And the measures. We disagree with the measures. That's all. Before this video gets taken down again, this is the problem that we have. The problem is with the establishment, not with having clean air or clean water. I'm on top of that. Don't worry, guys. I'm with you. So, just have to clarify before somebody goes crazy at the places that we know. So this is the issue. And now, if we don't really clarify exactly what the mainstream media are not really telling you, the spin that's coming from the mainstream media is completely idiotic. The previous video you saw that the BBC are pushing for the propaganda on their website, on their channel about COP26. No one cares. No one's clicking on those articles. No one wants to be brainwashed by the hypocrisy of these fear mongers. So this is why we have this channel, and this is why I'm going to ask you guys to click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button under the video. That's the best way to stay up to date. Also, if you want to support the channel, feel free to become a member by clicking on the link in the description, mytousi.co.uk, where we have the daily shows, the daily updates from Monday to Friday. Today's podcast is going to talk about how the Iranian regime have infiltrated the British society. Thanks again for watching. My Tousi, and we are the media.